You are watching Channeladriantv.
Yo YouTube, what up? Welcome back to Channeladriantv, and y'all know me as Adrian. But before getting to the video, y'all know what we need to do. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the videos. Also follow me on Rumble where I post, and the Room 1031 podcast that I do with Maurice. And if you have anything you want me to react to, sports, a reaction video of a certain topic or question about your own personal life, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can hit me up on one of my social media platforms. They'll be pinned in the description. And y'all, welcome to another story time video. And I wanted to switch it up a little bit for this video and give you more about my own personal life. And from the title, you could tell this is about a ghost or spirit, whatever it is, that continues to haunt me still to this day. And I actually had an event last night. At the very end of the video, I'll tell you what happened last night. I don't know if I wouldn't consider myself a medium. Like, I believe in spirits and everything like that, paranormal stuff, but I know I'm not crazy. And I'm going to tell you why. It all started ever since I was I want to say it was either the ninth grade, when we were in Kansas, and we were in like a lot of those old houses. If you were a military brat, if you've ever been to Fort Riley, you understand what I'm talking about. And I remember one night, out of the blue, I just heard a lot of little kids laughing and playing, probably about a few feet away from my bed. And I heard it. I immediately woke up. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, but I wasn't screaming. I was more startled and confused. So I went to the area, because where we lived at, well, my room, it was in the bedroom, but outside the bedroom there was a deep hall. I went back to the deep hall, didn't see anything, told my mom and dad. My mom and dad was like, oh, don't worry about it, you think about it too much, go to bed. And my mom said, you just need to pray, you better pray to God. That's literally what she said. I went back to bed. And that was my first ever encounter with, I guess you want to say, paranormal activity or spirits or whatever you want to call it, entities. I honestly don't even know what to call it myself. Ever since then, I would have these episodes and instances, especially when I'm especially when I'm laying down in bed or about to go to bed or actually sleeping. And I know some people say the hag ghost, but this is completely different. For instance, I could always feel it grabbing my hands or tugging my feet, or I could feel breath. You know, when you're breathing and you're breathing heavy and you could feel someone breathing on you, I could literally feel that breathing. Like when I'm asleep, I could feel the breathing over my face, and I'll wake up and I'll see nothing there. And I haven't, knock on wood, but I haven't had any objects moved or anything. Just a lot of, I could feel being touched, and I could feel the breathing. And on a few occasions when I woke up, I saw something there, but I couldn't see a face. I just saw like a dark cloud, a dark apparition. Am I really scared by it? No. Like I said, I'm grown and I believe in spirits and everything like that. I know those are real, so it doesn't make me scared to where I'm afraid to fall asleep. It's just, honestly, I wish it would stop, because it kills my sleep patterns. And as I've told y'all, anytime I have a certain time I have to get up, and when I have to get up, or I'm not gonna get everything out of the day that I need to do done. I know this is gonna be odd, but I will give that ghost spirit entity some credit, because sometimes if I forget to to turn my alarm on, it would literally physically push me to wake up at that certain time. And that happened, I want to say, 3 or 4 days ago. So this is a occurring thing. And I know some people say it could be connected with you. I don't know where it could have came from. I know I told y'all the first time it happened, but I never did any type of paranormal stuff. I don't play with Ouija boards. I don't do none of that. And even when like, for instance, when it has woke me up, when I didn't set my alarm, I would say appreciate it. Now, I know some people would say, oh, that's the connection right there, you're making the connection stronger. But man, I'm an old head at this point. I don't think that spirit, entity, or ghost is ever going to leave me alone. People, I don't know if my mom and dad or my brother and them believe me, but I did have a girlfriend at the time, and she was in the bed with me, and she felt it come over me, and she said, what was that? And I said, I told you. And that's the only instance I've ever had of someone actually seeing it for themselves, or feeling that same type of sensation, that same touch. And I haven't tried to do anything to fix the problem or see what it is, because now I do believe, and I have done my research, and you know how some movies say once you open a portal, you can never go back from that. That's honestly why I just leave that alone and just deal with it. Does it scare me? No. Am I fearful of my life? No. Like I said, it really just gets on my nerves sometimes, because sometimes I can only get 2 hours of sleep because they'll sit there and just bother me and bother me and bother me. And then at that point, I'm like, man, I'm just going to get up and start editing videos or do something. And it'll happen on and off. Like sometimes it'll happen for like a whole month straight, and then it'll stop for like a month or two, or, you know, it's not really a pattern to where I could really track it. But honestly, when it doesn't happen after a while, I do wonder what happened, because sometimes it'll just happen out of the blue to where I'll be getting a good amount of sleep for a week, 2 weeks, and then here it comes bothering me again. And some people have asked me, do you think it's someone you knew or someone from your past? Or I don't know anybody from the past who died, or, well, family members, yeah, but close friends and stuff like that, ex-girlfriends, I haven't had that, so I don't think it would be anybody from my past. And then let's say if it is someone from my past, why would you even want to bother me? I'm pretty sure there's more people higher on the list you should bother except for me. Now, I haven't tried to record it, get video recordings or tape recordings, yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, at that point I'll be freaked out by that. Like, say if I had this video on when I was sleeping and I saw like the cover move, or I don't even want to go down that route. I'll keep it where it is. You know what? Let me tell you, before I tell you what happened last night, let me tell you about my worst experience. Well, I don't want to say worst, but the most scariest. When I was laying down in my bed, and of course it woke me up out of my sleep. I was literally like, there's an open spot on my bed, and I saw it, like, you know how like a kid will do, but this was an adult size. You know how someone will scrunch up and move up the bed? And I'm not gonna lie, because the figure that I saw was huge. I can't say what I said on YouTube because that word would get flagged, but I would say that was the scariest thing, because it's like it was kicking it with me. And for it to be so huge, because I literally saw a dark figure laying right beside me and scoot up right when I woke up. And I kind of was like, whoa. I was like, yeah, let me go to the gym and do something. And that was my worst experience, because seeing something that up close and actually seeing it was it freaked me out freaked me out. But last night, the basic foot tub, feeling the hand on my foot and the breathing over my face, and that's literally what got me up this early this morning to go ahead and start working. Now, I did my own research, seeing if it's a shadow spirit, entity, or poltergeist, a trickster entity. In other words, they just like messing with people, like messing with them in their sleep. I don't know about, like, I believe that spirits and demons or whatever can possess people. I don't know why you would want to possess this, but whatever. And y'all, that's it for my story time. The ghost or spirit that will probably never ever leave me alone. Now, not very scary, but it, like I said, it just continues to piss me off when, you know what, let me try to get 4 hours of sleep or 5 hours of sleep tonight. And sometimes I can only get 2. But y'all, let me know what you think about the video. And have you ever been haunted by any ghosts and spirits yourself? And remember, leave comments so I can react to them. Leave reaction videos so I can react to them. You can leave it in the comments or hit me up via DM, and I'll promise you I will do a video, because I'm continuing to make a video every single day. So right now, I think we're 11 days in a row. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't have anybody bothering you when you go to sleep, be thankful, because sometimes it does get on my nerves.